Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and today we're going to work on this little flip out, and I'm going to use it in my journals, but you could use it in something like this. This came from Hello Susan, and it is Hello Susan on Etsy. She sends me something like this with her free digitals. Every time she sends me something, she makes these. Isn't it beautiful? And what it is this has a little expandable pocket on it with tags in there. So I thought that would be so cute to make. You can use your scraps on this, or I'm just going to use some of my dyed paper to make some of these, and I'll put some in my journals. It's a good way to use a little flip out in your journals. So let's find a paper for the first one. I may use this paper for one and then do my flip outs in a different color. So hers are 5. Let's see how big the flip out is. It is 5 inches from side to here, and then she has scored it at 1/2 inch, and then from top to bottom it's 7 inches. So we are going to make it 5.5 by 7. Now another thing you could do is glue this, make 2 pieces of paper here, leave it open, and have another pocket at the top if you wanted. So let's cut a piece that is 5 by 7. Maybe we can cut it on here. Let's see. 5 inches this way. And then 7 inches this way. So that's 6 right there. And let's just add another inch. That looks like a 5 by 7 right there. Right now what she has done is scored a 1/2 inch on the inside part. So we're going to score a 1/2 inch right here. So score at 4.5. 4.5. Go ahead and fold this over, and then we're going to cut those in an angle. Okay. So there's our flip out. Now you can round these corners. You can do lots of different things to it. Make it decorative. I'm going to put a little piece of trim on this, so I'm not going to do anything to that right now. I'm going to make my little pockets first. She has got these 4 by, looks like 4 by 4. Trying to see where she glued them together. Well, Susan is really good because there are no seams in this. There probably is. I just can't see them. But anyway, we're going to make, let's grab some paper that we want to use. And I'm just going to use some of this tea-dyed paper. I think this will work. Or coffee-dyed paper. So we're going to have to put ours together, so let's cut it at 8.5. Let's see. So that's 8.5. All right, let's cut this down at 8.5. I'm going to have to try to figure mine out in my brain. Since Susan has no seams in hers, I don't know how she did it. This is the way we're going to do ours. I don't know how exactly she put hers together, but we're going to do it like this. So 8.5. And then this needs to be 4.5, I do believe. 8.5 by 4.5. Or let's do it, so we can get 2 out of this. Let's do it at 4.25. I think that'll be big enough. Then we can get 2 out of each one of these. All right, let's try one first before we go any further. Let's just make sure that it folds around. You can do this out of book pages too. So we need to fold over 1/2 inch. I'll tell you what, let's use our scoreboard so we can get it straight. So I'm going to score at 4, and then I'm going to score at 8. And we'll fold that one. And then this one should fold around to that. Okay. Now on the bottom, we just need to fold up 1/4 of an inch. So let's do that. Make a little line at 4 inches. All right, let me see if this works before we do any more. All right, so what we did, we have a piece that's cut at 8.5 by 4 1/4. We put a score line at 4 and a score line at 8. Then we turned it, and on the bottom we put a score line at 4 again. That gives you that little bitty fold up at the bottom to close the bottom up. And then this will fold over this way. This will fold over this way. And I'm going to go ahead, these little corners, I'm going to cut that out. We don't need that. Let's see. I am going to cut this out down through here because we really don't need that line in there either, because this little piece will fold around and close it up. So I'm going to cut that little edge off. All right, now let's make sure that'll fold around, close it up. This will fold in like that, and there will be our pocket. So I am going to go ahead and go ahead and cut those corners a little bit just to get that extra bulk off of it. Okay, we're going to put some glue right here, just on this. Okay, we folded that flap to the inside, and now we're going to fold this one over to the back side, just like that. And just put a little bit of glue under there. Now she did a little decorative punch on the bottom corners. I don't have a punch like that. So we're just going to make 3 like this. And I'm going to go ahead and punch my little pull in this one. And then I'll be able to, I'll tell you what, I'm going to save. I'm not going to punch the pull in that one until I get the other ones made. So I'm going to go ahead and make 2 more just like this one. We have those made, all 3 of them here. Make sure that we got the open end up. Open end, open end. Then I'm just going to put them together. Then I'm going to punch my pull. Okay, so we have our pull punched on those. Now all you're going to do now is you're going to go right down the middle and put a little bit of glue. Just decide which one you want on the top. I just wanted this one on top, so we're going to do it this way. Put them even as you can get. And then glue right here. Just in the middle. Again, just put this as even as you can get it, like that. So there is your expandable pockets right there. Now, which side of this do we want? I think I want my expandable pockets on this side because this is more plain. This has got a lot of nice writing on it. So I'm going to put my pockets on this side. Now, do we want anything behind our pockets? Or we just want this paper to be it? I think I'll put a little strip of this up through there. No reason, just to make it a little bit more decorative, to keep it from looking so plain. You can put book page on it, or stencil on it, stamp on it, lots of different things. But I think this is what I'm going to do. It's just a little scrap I had laying here. And let's see. And I'm not going to put it all the way over to the edge. I want it to run right down through there. A little bit straighter. That will work. I'm going to trim this off. And then these will go down right there. But I'm thinking I still want something here, and I think all I want to do is just do a little bit of stamping. So I'm going to grab my VersaFine ink, and I'm just going to use this little stamp, one that we got from Prima, and I think it came in one of the E-Club kits a long time ago. Let's see. I'll have to see which way is up. Well, who knows which way's up and which way's down? I don't know. Now I want to stamp it off. So I'm just going to stamp off on that and then just do a little random stamping on here. Okay, that will work. Oh yeah, I like that better. And then we'll put this down. Now I'm going to go ahead and ink around all of these. I want them inked up real well. Okay, I'm just going to center it up. And then on this one, you also want to put just glue right down the middle. Okay. There is our flip out with the expandable pockets. Then I want to put a little something on this. I am going to do just a little bit of stamping on it. There we go. All right, for this, I think I'm going to grab a Katie doily. Now, maybe I'll grab one of our doilies. I want a kind of a big one. Let's see. Well, there's one that's pretty big. That should work. But it's a little bit too close to the color, so I think I'll go into these. These are the ones that we sell in the store. They're the, I think we have brown. Well, I think we're out right now, as a matter of fact, but we do have brown, black, and red. And the brown and black and red should be back in stock very soon, hopefully. All right, then we're going to put that over to the side a little bit. And I'm just going to use my art glitter glue. I'm going to cover part of it up anyway, so long as it's tacked down. Okay, Now I think I want some kind of flower on there. Maybe not even anything but greenery. Ugh, that one I think stuck. Not crazy about that one. That one's okay. See what else we have before we decide on that one. This one's pretty, but I can never decide which way it goes. I kind of like that one better, the black and the white. I think it looks better with the neutral tones. And this is another neutral one. Nope, I think that one works right there. Okay, so let's go with that. This is a sticker, so we'll pull off the back end. We'll probably have to trim a little bit of it off, but that's okay if we do. I'll just decide which edge I want to trim. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to put it down like that. Now, if you wanted to, you could have trimmed all of these little edges off where that would make that a little bit less white. But I'll show you what I do. I don't trim that off. First off, it takes a while to do that, and it makes your piece a little bit weaker. So I'm not going to do that, but I press it in real well with a bone folder. Let's cut this little piece off down here. And then I take my brush, my little blender brush, and I go over that with some ink. And it blends that in a little bit better. There we go. Now we need a word. We need a word on here. I think again I'm going to reach for the Tim Holtz just because there's some nice phrases in here and they're in black. Well, they're also in white, but they're in black. And like this one. It says the journey is the destination. I think I'll cut it. And put destination there. This one's not as sticky as the other end. I must have put my fingers on this one a lot. And I'll put the journey right there. So the journey is the destination. And then we can put cards in here. Now, Susan made the cards to go in hers. See, she has this card and this one. She has two cards in the next one. And then this card in that one. Like that. But I think, and these are going to go in my winter journal, so I'm not going to use those. So I think what I'm going to use is some of these from Tim Holtz. There's one that can go in there. There's another. And if we want to put two in that one, we can. Could even put a green one and a brown one. And then for the back one, I can use one of these. think we still have some of these. I'll have to look. And if you feel like that's a little tall, you can trim it off, but that's okay with me. I'm going to pull those up a little bit, just so. I need one just a little bit shorter than this one. And I think they're all the same height. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to trim the bottom of this one off a little bit. I just want it to be shorter than the ones that are in there already. Oh yeah, there we go. So there are our tags and our expandable. There's the expandable part. Flip out, and it flips out from the page. So let's grab a journal. Let's just say we put it in this journal. If you put it on this page, it could go down like that. So you would glue right here, put it down like that. And then when this flipped out, there is all of your little expandable pockets and everything right there. Isn't that cute? I love it. I don't know if I'll put it in this journal. I'll probably make one for this journal and for the winter journal. This one will probably go in the AJ since it's a little bit darker in color. I think I'll put this one in the AJ. And you can do something on this side or not. It doesn't matter. But I'm going to ink these and probably put a little bit of lace or trim in the top. And then I'll put all of this together and get a good photo for you guys so that you can see exactly how it's made. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.